Hi, I'm Celestial Petals and welcome back to the Magic Academy. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing for something that I've wanted for a really long time. Stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. This is, I'll let you know, it's a tarot deck that I got in here. And I got this, I'm just going to let you guys know, I got this from the Amazon Prime. And I did not believe that it would be here on a Sunday. Today's a Sunday. And I was like, it's a 2-day delivery, you know, free 2-day delivery option. So I chose that and I was like, no, it's not going to come on a Sunday. It'll just let me know the update of like when it's going to be here. And sure enough, I had the mail lady knock on the door today and deliver the cards on a Sunday before noon. So amazing, 2 amazing accomplishments right there. So let me just open this and I'll show you what we got. It's kind of open a little. Worries me. Oops, sorry for shaking the table. Let's just see here. It's so hard to get into these boxes. Maybe I can pull it apart at this point. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I also had gotten some memory cards because I needed those. So, memory cards and tarot cards. So, and these were a really good deal, you guys. 16 gigabytes. It's a class 10. Which is what you want for high definition video for your cell phones, things like that. 16 gigabytes, it was $5.99 for each one of these, and free delivery with Amazon Prime. Okay, are you ready to see what it is? Which tarot deck? You know, I've like tried to get into theme, okay? I've cosplayed a little bit. I didn't really have the energy to do my hair too much, but I did as much as I could to cosplay. You'll see what it is in just a second. It is the Housewives tarot deck. I don't know if you can see that, if there's a glare on it or not. So, it's really cool because it comes in this little recipe box. Isn't that nifty? I just think that's so cool. And this is what the whole box looks like. Okay. So, and there we go. I'm excited. I'm so thrilled. I've wanted this deck for a while. I love the meaning of the cards. It's one of my favorite devil cards in all the tarot decks in the world. I just love the devil card in this one. And the death card are both, I mean, you know, they're both kind of fun. You know, it gives you that retro fun kind of ambiance about it with still holding all the meaning of the tarot and things like that. So to me, this is a great deck. I can't wait to get into it, but I don't want to slice my box while I'm doing this, so let me be really careful here. So I just, you know, a little bit. Okay, that should be good enough. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So it includes 78 card deck and an instruction book. Okay, so there's the instruction book and the 78 cards. And here we go. Oh, I feel so excited. I just love it so much. Okay, and here's the cards. Oh, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so here's the booklet. It is recipes. Can you guys see that? I'm going to take all that out of there and show it to you if it'll come out. What's in the way? Okay, it's kind of like felt plastic on the inside, so it has a little sitting space for everything. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but see, it has like a little, see, yeah, you'll be able to see it. I'll take it out and show you. See, it has like a little felt plastic couch for it on the inside of the box. So, and it has like, you know, it's kind of like slanted forward. So that makes for easy getting into your recipes, ladies and gentlemen. And here's how it comes, just like this. The Housewives Tarot. Look at that. Look at that. What's it say? What does it say? The Housewives Tarot. And then it says the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. Okay. Housewives Tarot. Boom. Announcement. And then we got the Major Arcana. And then we got the minor arcana, and they are sealed like this. It's got a little slippy on it, so they're all sealed together. It's got a little slip cover on there. So we'll go through each of these, and I'll show them to you. And you know, when we get to the death card, I'll show you why that's my favorite. But let's look at this instruction booklet. How cute! It's got a little housewife on the back doing her thing. Now, I'm a divorced woman, but so I'm not playing housewife or anything. But I think this is great. Meaning, you know, these cards have excellent meaning for all of us to understand. Okay, so this is what the book looks like on the inside. Contents. And it's into this page. Legend of the Mystical Housewives Tarot. Tells you a little bit about it. My nail polish is a little bit gooey still because it's summer. So even though I applied it, it's like, I hope I don't get it on my cards. So, I mean, it's dry. It's just gooey. It's, you know, like in the summertime, it takes like 24 hours for it to dry fully. It's the Wet and Wild. What color is this? Putting on Airs. Which I think is kind of fun for the Housewives Tarot. So, I think it went with it. Domestic divination made simple. Conducting a reading. The Virgin, the Neapolitan, the Dinette. What does this mean? It is best to take it slowly if this is your first time reading. Oh, the Virgin. Okay, so take it slowly if it's your first time reading. The Neapolitan, though slightly more advanced. Okay, so it tells you about the advanced reader. And then the Dinette. This is, oh, I guess this is just a layout, the Dinette. Look at that. Oops. Yeah, see, my nails are really, really wet. I mean, really, really gummy. It didn't stick to the page, though. But look, it's got readings in there. Awesome layout. It's a martini glass. Oh, how fun. Okay, and then we go into the major arcana. And it starts off with the Fool, Magician. This is the picture on the card. Just like what we're going to be seeing. Amazing. Okay, so let's get into it. What are we going to do? The major arcana first? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so the major arcana. Let me get a drink of my iced tea. My blue straw. Here's my Kleenex. Here we go. My makeup's kind of crumbling up in the mouth corners there for me. I'm surprised it's not crumbling up underneath my eyes with my little housewives worries, you know, worry lines. Okay, so here's the Fool. You can see she's spending her money, or, you know, she doesn't have her purse organized or anything. Let's see what it says about it. We won't go through like each in-depth meaning, but I do want to start off with the Fool and see what it says about that for us. So we get a feel of the intent of the cards, okay? So here she is. Confusing, indecision, beginning a journey. Okay, so sometimes at the beginning of a journey, we're a little bit confused. We have some indecision, and we're beginning a journey. The Fool represents our hero, the newly married housewife. She must have been confused and indecisive this morning because her shoes, though stunning, don't match her skirt, which doesn't match her blouse, which doesn't match the smart hat perched atop her pretty noggin. If only there were some magic potion in that mismatched pocketbook of hers, but no, it's just full of dried up foundation and snagged pantyhose from days gone by. What's a girl to do? Why start a quest for some good old-fashioned advice? Of course. Oh, okay, so what's a girl to do? Why start a quest for some good old-fashioned advice? Of course. That's what it meant to say. So there's the Fool. And then we got the Magician, which is a handy-dandy salesman. Can you see that? Sells washing machines. New and improved, hassle-free, money-back guarantee. This card is about illusions, deception, and charm. So money-back guarantee. These are the promises of the Magician, a charismatic salesperson with all the answers of life's little problems. Unfortunately, these sales pitches are only half-truths. After all, a roast is only as good as the cook. A roast is only as good as the cook who presents it. So don't be fooled by this smooth talk And I don't know the word, sycophants, Sycophants, sycophants. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Interesting. Okay, so we got there. The Fool, the Magician, there's the Empress. She's baking her nice little cake. She's got all her stuff. Emperor. He's made out of all the canned goods in the kitchen. He's the chef, I guess. The High Priestess. The Syrup Lady. The Hierophant, the news channel, right? Lovers. The Chariot. That's cool. Station Wagon. Strength. What is that? Is that the scouring pads? Yeah. The Hermit. I guess she's going to take a relaxing bath and maybe like, have that path into the self. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. There he is hanging up there. Death. Now do you see how unique this card is? And let me explain this to you. Mayonnaise can be extremely poisonous if it goes bad, if it's left out and if it goes bad. So you can see it's got the skull and crossbones on there with the roses on the mayonnaise. So it has gone bad. Or not gone bad, but it's now become like, instant death instead of mayonnaise. Temperance. Looks like we got all the ingredients that we're putting into one thing, that we're putting into, like mixing the ingredients all together. And here's the Devil card. This is my favorite Devil card. Do you see all the temptations and that beautiful chocolate cake and everything? Okay. To me, when I first saw this card, it like really gave me the insight to like the depth that the Devil card can mean on a personal level. Because as a female, like when you're in a diet and you're supposed to avoid chocolate cake, or we know cigarettes are bad for us, but it, really suits our fancy. The Devil card in this explanation with this picture, it just really hit home for me. It just really was awesome. And here's the Tower, but the Tower hasn't fallen apart, but you can see it is made out of Jell-O. So it's not a good foundation as well, The Star. Now this is my birthstone card right here. So the Star for an Aquarius. She's got ribbon. She's got a pie. The Star. Let's see it. Let's read it. Okay. Admiration, limelight, success. Looks like you've won the blue ribbon this year. Such happiness and good fortune is simply divine. Suddenly, you're the center of attention. Others look to you for inspiration, optimism, and guidance. Enjoy your time in the limelight, but don't let it go to your head. Yes, you've won. You've been trying to take home the prize for years now, but don't gloat to the girls now that the tide has turned your way. Okay, so, it's a good moment of glory is what this is showing. And the Moon. Okay, we've got a nice little vanishing cream right here. Okay, a retro vanishing cream. We've got the Moon. We've got a mattress. And she's counting her sheep. And I don't know what this is up in the corner. Oh, curlers. Those are little curlers. I don't know if you can see that. How sweet. Okay, so that's the Moon. And here's the Sun. Here's Judgment. Now this was good because I got this in a reading the other day, and it basically said not to weigh yourself, but to weigh the circumstances or what's presented to you, or the other circumstances, not yourself. So that was cool. So judgments, weights and measures. And then the World. As you can see, we got the whole recipe card, the Picture Perfect family, everything, the World. And there we go. There is our major arcana. Okay, so what's it say on the back here? Icebox fortune cake. This is a cake instructions, you guys, for a cake. Bake a cake. Butter, frosted flakes, coconut, pecans chopped, Neapolitan ice cream, chocolate chip, miniature marshmallows, and maraschino cherries. And then it gives you directions on how to put all that together in a cake. Yum. That's going to be fun. Maybe we'll do like Tarot Fridays and start doing that or something. We'll see. Or Saturdays, because Saturdays would be more tarot. Because it's a divination day. So is Mondays, though. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll do one, at least once, and I'll bake the cake. Okay, so for minor arcana, yes, it has a recipe on the back side, and it's for deviled eggs. So since everybody knows how to make deviled eggs, I don't think it's a problem for me to show it. But there we go. What is this one? And this is an instruction book. And then a mystical martini. Look at that. Okay, so that'll be at the very end. Okay, so here we go. So we've got Ace of Cups. My arm might get tired, but I'll just go through these really quick and show them to you. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. I hope you guys can see them. 4 of Cups. Let me turn my mirror. Okay. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page. Knight. Queen. And King. Okay. Wands. Look at that. The Housewives wand right there. 2 of Wands. 4 arms and 2 wands. Interesting. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Home's being built down here, so she's got some bliss going on. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Interesting. 7 of Wands. 8, 9, and the 10 of Wands. Page, Knight, Queen, and King of Wands. Oh, I hope I'm getting all this on there. If not, I apologize. Maybe I should hold it like this. If I messed up, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords in the heart cake. That's cool. 4 of Swords, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight. I think it said in the meaning for this one, for the Knight of Swords, you don't care who you knock over or something, do you? Something like that. I'll have to read it and tell you. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. And then we've got Pentacles. There's Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How fun. Okay, so there was a little pause there because a little glitch in this video because for whatever reason the sound cut off, so I'm having to come back after I finish the video and then again, you know, should finish off the tarot deck with you guys. So we'll finish this video. I think we left off with the 6. So here's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. And there's the 8. There's the 9. How fun. There's the 10. Awesome. The page. The Knight. The Queen. This one, I think the meaning for this card was something about finding that you think people are an investment in some way. So something about that. And then the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's all the Pentacles. And now that we got all that finished, let's go ahead and do a little tarot reading. Try to get my cards put together all here. Now, I'll tell you, one of the really cool things about this deck is the fact that the way that it's color-coded, it makes it really easy to go back through here and, like, you know, like if you want to reorder your cards back into the original orders, you can do that. You know, you just pull out all the green, you know, and all the cards that are the same color, which some of them blend it, so you only see it like if you look at, you know, that way. So this is really quick and easy to go ahead and resort it back into its original order if you want to do that, which there are some readings that call for that, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so let's you know, sometimes you only want to use minor arcana, major arcana, sometimes you want to do an all pentacle reading. It just depends. Okay, I hope I didn't reverse any of these. We'll see. Oops. Ooh, it is a hot afternoon here, I have to say, because it is nice and warm in the Southwest right now, you guys. Not nice and warm, it is like miserably warm. I think it's just going to be a nice hot summer because it got hot really early this year. So back in the olden days, back in the retro era, you guys, we're in the state where I live in Arizona. Okay, just to let you know, I live in Arizona. So right now it's been over 110 degrees, you know, pretty much all of May. And it's just going to go up from there. You know, it can get up to 125 in the summertime. That's what it clocks at. So it gets really, really warm here. And it is a dry heat, but sometimes we do have the humidity because we have a monsoon season that kicks through. But either way, it's just unbearable sometimes. It is really hot. But you can imagine back in this era, you know, the 1950s and 40s, 30s, the Housewives era, before there was AC, you know, when it was swamp cooling or just adobe huts and things like that. You can imagine what it was like in Arizona, in places like this. Actually, in history, when we learned Arizona history, what the middle class people would do, you know, people that could afford the trip, the husband would take and send his wife and children to a different state for the summer. He wouldn't let them stay for the summer. Usually they would send off the family to California for a holiday or something like that during the hottest part of the summer, just because it was so unbearable and it was hard on children, the elderly, and on women, you know, especially if they're, you know, any phase of life that we go through after bearing children. So, you know, only the strong men and the young at heart, or the ones that couldn't afford to go anywhere, stayed in Arizona. The rest of the people would vacate this state during the summer months, and go to a cooler state because it's so warm here. So you can imagine, you know, people died of this heat back in this era. Okay, so let's do a past, present, and future for this season. So we are heading towards summer solstice, which means we are going to be ending we're going to be starting the harvest soon in August. So we're ending this springtime and this summertime and this fertility time, the sun being at its height and its working power. So just before we head into the last part of the season, before we head into the next season in another month or two, let's do a past, present, and future and see where we are at, and some advice for going into fall and what we need to be looking forward to coming August during that first harvest, okay, and all of fall. So it'll be a 3-card reading, past, present, and future, and advice. So 1 past, present, future, and advice for the harvest. So 6 of Swords for past, present, Is that the Five of Swords? Five of Swords. And in the future, we've got the Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. And then advice would be the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, Six of Swords. Let's see what this is meaning. See all the little knives down there? Are those her steak knives? Or is that some other kind of knife? Looks like good old Housewives steak knives, right? Ooh, ooh. See, I'm already melting. Okay, so this one is about relations, transitions, and better times ahead. I can't picture the regular Six of Swords card. I don't know why. I got a tarot book. I can look at it in a second. After spending so much time and energy looking for a way out of your troubles, you've finally seen the light. With a spark of insight, it looks like you can finally put your troubles behind you. This is a transitory period in your life. You will be moving out of darkness and into sunshine. So this is the past. Okay, we came out of winter and we moved into sunshine. Six of Swords. Came out of, moved into sunshine with the Six of Swords. See? It's time to release all that pent-up anxiety and aggression and make way for happier times. So we moved from the winter to happier times. So we've had some good times. Present, we got the Five of Swords. Ooh, that is so funny. Well, I guess because it's the first shuffle, maybe we got like nearing cards like that. So the Five of Swords is accepting limitations, realism, and time management. Sure, you think you can do it all, but no one is perfect. You should acknowledge and accept your limitations and focus on goals that are actually within your reach. Your perfectionist nature may be working against you. Knitting baby booties and darning socks is an attainable goal, but sewing your entire wardrobe from scratch is not. Maybe Pinterest has gotten the better of us this springtime where we are right now. All the time wasted on impossible could have been used more effectively, on more realistic tasks. Okay, so this is important right now because we've got the sun at its fullest. And one of the things that we used to do in the old world as people in customs and so on, the saying, making the most of the daylight. And yeah, that means like day to day, but it also means season to season. And this is the lightest, brightest, longest daytime light hours of the year. And so have we been making the best of our daytime hours? Have we really, or are we, doing mundane work and making that work into more work instead of finding the smarter ways of doing it, working harder instead of smarter? Are we doing that? So maybe we should be finding some shortcuts, not shortcuts, but like modern ways of doing things. Purchase a shirt. It might be less money to purchase something ready-made instead of sewing that shirt. So things like that, being wiser and more productive while the light is with us. Okay, so that's what that card is saying to me. That's present. And then future, we've got the Ten of Cups. Now, cups are about relationships. There's a cup in here. Whew, whew. That's better. Okay. Celebration, wisdom, and completion. Okay. This is future. A jubilant housewife proudly displays her complete collection of drinking vessels. The Ten of Cups is a card of celebration. Now that your own bar is fully stocked, you're the one dispensing delicious cocktails of wisdom and insight, completely prepared to take on the world. You've got a recipe to handle and on any crisis. Remember, if life hands you lemons, mix up a Tom Collins. So that's great, you guys. So it means that you've got your magic together by this point in time in the future. Especially if we take the advice that this card gives us and not work harder but smarter. Maybe use some of those modern conveniences. Instead of making your mixers by hand, purchase them. Work harder, smarter, not harder. And then you'll have it all together and you'll be ready for the mingling, okay? Which is a great card to have. you know, around the solstice time when you want to be ready for that. And then the Nine of Cups, future advice going into the fall harvest. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, we would have page backwards, that's why. Okay. Wishes fulfilled, gifts, and attainment. The Nine of Cups is regarded as one of the most positive cards in the tarot. It suggests that you will receive everything your little heart desires and that all your dreams will be fulfilled. Everything on your wish list is under the tree just waiting to be unwrapped. Untie the bow, tear off the paper, and enjoy the treasures you have earned. Okay, so what this card is saying is that you will be receiving it all and being able to prosper in all things that the meaning of the season is going to bring us for harvest, if we take the advice of our cards here. So this is where we were. We were coming out of darkness, going into brighter times, okay, which is like springtime. During this lighter, brighter time of the year, we have the energy, but it seems like we're not being as creative as we need to be to work wiser, not harder. If we can turn that around, we will have the Ten of Cups, you know, pretty much all our heart's desires. We'll be well prepared and well stocked, okay, for celebrations, which start with the summer solstice. And then we'll be, you know, able to have everything that we need wrapped underneath the tree for that whole season. This to me says Yule. So Yule will be awesome for us if we can take all that advice and put it in an application while the sun is with us, okay? Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and join the channel, and stay tuned for more. And I'm telling you, you guys, we are going to do a retro baking day or something with tarot, and we'll do something themed. At least once we'll do one of these recipes, okay? And a nice tarot reading. Have a good weekend or a good week. Today's Sunday, so yeah, have a good week. Blessed be.